we're going to do some more scrapping today. And I know what you're thinking, like, what has brought all this scrapping on suddenly? Well, as you know, I enjoy watching all the scrapping channels, and I like doing a bit of scrapping myself. But I've often said it's just not worthwhile here with, say, shred steel or anything, just because the yards either won't pay you for it or pay you so little it's not worth it. But then I started thinking, you know what, maybe just concentrate on the high value stuff. Again, they don't pay you a lot of money here for it, but if you're willing to make a 3 or 4 hour drive down to the coast, you get a lot better pricing for it. So the only drawback to that is you're going to be spending $100 plus in gas. But if you save up enough material, enough of the desirable material, and take it down there, get the higher price, and maybe combine it with a trip with something else, you have to go down there anyways, it kind of offsets the cost. So that's my new philosophy for scrapping. So my everyday work, I run across quite a few things that now that I look back on it, I should have actually been scrapping. I just haven't bothered doing it. So I'll give you an example here today. So this is from a job we did. These were metal halide lamps in an underground fixture. So we converted all of these over to new LED fixtures, and the new LED fixture came with the new trim plate and all the electrics and electronics. Well, dawned on me, this is solid brass. And one of these pieces is about 3.6 pounds. I weighed a clean one. So I'm just going to finish cleaning off the rest of them. So right now, if I go down the coast, I can get about $1.50, $1.60 a pound for clean brass. So right there, that's a $5 bill. So I'm just going to finish. I've got most of them cleaned off. I'm just going to finish cleaning this one off. So I'll show you what's involved. Okay, so this is some kind of actually I thought that was a Torx bit in there, but it's actually an Allen. Another tool. Okay, so I've actually just visited the Snap-on guy on Friday, which was a bit painful. But my son had broke a couple of my Allen sockets, so I had to get those replenished. So I should have the right size now. And of course I don't. Okay, more Allen keys over there. Okay, turns out they're 3/32. Now these screws are most likely stainless too. Even if I don't scrap those, sometimes stainless hardware is very handy. So I don't have a magnet handy here. I'm guessing this part's probably stainless too. Glass lens. A little too big for a monocle. I don't think anybody wears monocles anymore. I haven't seen anyone lately wearing a monocle. This piece here is aluminum. my little not so great quality wire bit here. Okay, so yes, a screwdriver probably would be easier, but okay, so there's a piece of clean aluminum. So like I say, this piece of brass right here, I weighed it on the scale, it's 3.6 pounds. So like I say, that's about a $5 bill. And it's pretty clean. I might just hit it with a Scotch-Brite. It's probably not necessary, but more wire connectors. I don't know how good these are though, they've been wet, so. Okay. Scrapping accessories. These gloves aren't too bad. Generally, don't like working with gloves because you lose your dexterity. But these are nice and thin. The only downside, they don't breathe, so your hands get pretty sweaty in short order. There's another monocle. Let's put that in there. This one's been butchered a bit here. It's got some tech screws in it. So I'll clean that one up later. Yeah, this one's not too bad. And I'll clean those up later. so that was the last 3 that I had to clean up. So some of them have got a bit of silicone on them and stuff like that, so I'll just take a putty knife or something just to get that off of there. Just so there's no complaints. But we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 21 of those. So that is 60. Should have brought my phone with me so I can calculate that. So that's it's about 70 pounds roughly. At $1.50 a pound right now. So yeah, it's over $100, $105, something like that. So that's definitely worth it. Didn't take very long. And like I say, in the past, stuff like this would have, the guys would have just thrown it in the middle bin, and we'd have essentially got nothing for it. So I'm going to start keeping my eye open for this kind of stuff. As I say, it doesn't come in every day, but it does come in. And it's definitely worth it. So I'm just going to put these somewhere where they're out of the way for now. Alrighty, so I got those out of the way for now. So I was down at the flea market. I swung by our shop there and just grabbed a couple more things out of the garbage can. So this is a ballast, but this is an electronic ballast. There's no weight to it. And fluorescents are a dying technology. Pretty soon, I'd say within 5 years, you'll be hard pressed to find a fluorescent fixture anywhere. But this is the latest version of the ballast they use in fluorescent fixtures. It's all electronic, so there's not really a lot of weight to it. But actually, the housing is aluminum, and there'd be a bit of electronics in it. I might just open it up. So I'll just snip off the wire. Now this is an older style fluorescent ballast. This one's a magnetic one, so this one has a transformer inside it. To be quite honest, I've been putting these things in for over 40 years, and I don't think I've ever taken one apart. So I'll just snip the wires off of it. Okay, that's low grade wire, 70 or 80 cents a pound, but you know, a couple of garbage cans full of it. It adds up. So now this is one of those ballasts out of those high output fixtures I took apart yesterday. So this weighs, I think, 8.5 pounds, 9 pounds, something like that. So anyhow, my dear friend Ian Matthews suggested I should take it apart. So the way this sits right now, I can get about 5 cents a pound for it. Say it's 10 pounds for the sake of argument. It's 50 cents. But it's quite possible that there could be like 3 or 4 pounds of copper in here. So then that changes the whole dynamic. This could be worth $2.50, $3. So I think I'm just gonna try taking this apart, and we should see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna have to get more tools now. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and prying this guy open. Typically they have tar inside of them as a sound dampening material, I guess. And this one is one of those. There's a lot of tar in there. These things burn out, and if it's shorted out and heated up quite a bit, they're quite messy. You go to take the fixture apart and there's tar everywhere. It's not too bad in this form. Actually, a hammer would be good. I wonder if I have a hammer laying around. I might. Oh yeah. See, I told everyone these ball peen hammers would come in handy. Well, it's our first sign of copper wire has emerged. Another wire. Just trying to keep track of all this tar. Track it around. Definitely don't want to track it even in the house, or there'll be serious domestic repercussions. Well, the transformer is beginning to emerge. This is what Ian calls tack it to bits. Okay. Okay, so I'll actually see the exposed part of the winding here. I'm at the age where you gotta take your glasses off to see anything. That appears to be aluminum wire. I'm kind of shocked though. I know for a fact these fixtures are pushing 20 years old. So I would have thought that they would be copper. No, they're aluminum windings. That's interesting. So, definitely not worth taking that apart any further. So that'll just be satisfied with my 5 cents a pound on that one. Yeah, that was a bit disappointing. I could have swore that would have been copper. Oh well, actually while we're at it, let's just let's take apart this electronic one here. That's a piece of aluminum. Definitely going to have to get a magnet though. So there's what's inside that guy. This one's full of tar too. There's a little transformer down that end, but there's probably like an ounce of copper in it. There's no real weight to it. So I might just save the aluminum housing, but it's kind of gooped in there too. So I think that'll just go on the pile as another ballast. Now this one weighs probably about 2 pounds. Oh well. We're tacking things to bits anyway, so. Slippery character doesn't want to stay put. Okay, so this guy is definitely got tar in it again. Not as bad as that other one though. That's I've just exposed a little bit of the windings. Do my forensic inspection. So that guy there appears to be copper windings in that, but again, there's just too much waste to deal with. I don't think you'd even get a pound of copper out of there, so I think that's just another 5 cents a pounder. So these don't take up much room, so if you can put a couple of tubs in these in your truck, they're not going to take up a huge amount of room, but they got a fair bit of weight to them. So I don't believe I'll bother. Well, I'm definitely going to take the aluminum ones apart, so. And like I say, this one there's just too much mess for the potential gain. But basically that's 3 styles of ballasts. What to expect inside them. Get a tote going for those. Tar my screwdriver now. Okay, so that's the latest scrapping adventure. So the brass fixture rings, a little bit more cleaning up on those, definitely worth it. These little tidbits of wires, takes a while to add up, but I think definitely, if you can get a couple of garbage cans full of these, definitely worth it. The ballasts, unless they drop in my lap, 5 cents a pound. Definitely won't pursue those, but you know, if I got 50 of them or something like that, I might take them. And these monocles might be worth something too. Glass is pretty worn on these. These have been walked over by thousands of people. Tar, that tastes good. Yeah, they're scratched. Definitely high quality glass though. Okay, so like I say, that's it for the latest scrapping adventure. Thanks for watching, and bye now.